I think if I die to a hoarding bug on this map, I just end the video, to be honest. Because this will be a generational throw. I'm gonna play Lethal Company v73, and we're gonna do an experimentation only run. Because there's only really a handful of ways that when I play by myself that I think I'm still willing to do it. So we're gonna send an experimentation only run and see if I still got that under the belt. We are gonna get a shovel, and you know what? Okay, no, we'll just get 2 shovels. I was thinking about, for old time's sake, doing shovel and pro flashlight, kind of like the old days, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just do double shovel. I don't want to go to the company building to get these, but we're just gonna send it. I don't think it's that serious. The main reason why I'm doing this as well is because I want to commit to doing Monday and Saturday uploads on YouTube again. Right now it's about to be 9 p.m. on Sunday, and the other videos that I want to make might take a little bit of editing. I'm doing Saturday and Monday uploads because I think those days work the best with my stream and work schedules. I work on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I'm also committing to Wednesday and Friday streams over on Twitch. I figure Monday and Saturday are pretty decent. So rather than staying up a crazy late time tonight, I kind of just want to do like a good old Lethal Company recording and see what comes of it. I also wanted to make this video just to kind of like let people know what the plan is moving forward with the channel and stuff. Game plan, all that. I already got 3 of the 11 items, I believe it was. Pretty sweet. Let's take these out in case of hoarding bugs. Locked. I could have checked that. Locked as well. It might be fully locked here. Oh, not quite. I'm assuming that the map's... Wow. This is a loot room though. Maybe I should have done shovel and 3 lockpickers. Yeah. It's kind of... I think when I first started doing Lethal and stuff, Experimentation was just my favorite map. There are some... It's just a chill time, you know? And there was also just a lot of fun little tricks that I would show like my friends and stuff when Lethal was still kind of early. Like being able to do the jump right here, which you can't do anymore with the current physics. I got a little excited because I caught slightly there, and I'm like, oh, maybe they brought it back in v73. But you can't do that jump anymore as of the physics changes that came with the Easter egg update. Walking through that pillar over there on fire exit's fun. In hindsight, it's kind of funny thinking about the things that I find fun in this game. First day back, and we actually just kill a spider, no damage. Like, who is this guy? Had a pretty bad track record fighting spiders when I was actually playing Lethal Company regularly. Not sure why I've decided to just be able to kill them now. This is why everyone would just give me a lot of crap when I would die to normal enemies. I guess it's not that hard. I do need a key though. Imagine if I did... What if there was a world on this seed where I got the triple lockpicker and I just decided to bring all 3 of them with me, like to the fire exit, and then I was able to use all 3 of them at the same time. 5. Oh, a key. 5, 6 if you include the gift box in the back. 7. Wait, there's another item because 8. You know, Experimentation Only was one of the first videos on my YouTube channel that did pretty decent. And it wasn't even my original idea. The first person that I'd seen do a single moon high quota run before it wasn't even called high quota back then, because there wasn't a name for it, was Thelonious. The reason why I did an Experimentation Only run, and I said it in the intro for that video too, is that, you know, I considered myself a pretty average player, and I wanted to see how an average... Oh. Jesus. Would perform compared to like a professional. Should check what Thelonious has been up to. Very cracked and underrated gamer, to be honest. I might actually need to open stuff or open doors. I don't think there was progress anymore, right? I don't think so. We can drop this here because we'll come back for it. I don't think I'll take the shovel up to fire exit. You know, I have 2 shovels. We'll take it. Or you know what? Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna run all of this back already, because then I can just play fire exit from fire. I think I only need 1 more inventory anyway. So there's no reason to... Oh, well, to like leave that there and then try to transfer it all at the end, when I can just go pipe after this. And then we'll leave that there, because we'll come back for it when we have the full inventory. I believe I left 4 items at the bottom. If it's 5, it's going to be slightly awkward. Wait, no. I think there's more than 1 two-hander though, right? Oh, we're good. Yeah, because then it's 8 items, including the gift box up there. So gift, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I have room for 4 items exactly. I just have to hope that I get all of them. Or 3 scrap items plus apparatus. So hopefully apparatus room isn't locked also. I'll have to keep that in mind if I choose to do experimentation again. Like if you see me doing a lethal video on YouTube, just know that I was probably too lazy to edit a video. Oh, second slide. Okay, hold on. We can deal with this. I wanted to deal with it. Oh, I can just turn that off too, but we don't have a whole lot of time. I don't think I'll reset for a better spawn. I kind of just want to work with what we got. Gotta double check that the snare flea wasn't right there. Only 2 power levels so far though. Okay, that's awkward. Oh, what? Okay. So the rest of the map is locked off to me, I think. It is unlucky. I just don't know where the snare flea went, because all this stuff is locked. This was the idea. We just go over here and then minimize the amount of distance we have to cover, get back. But yeah, I had a thought when I was on the way back from the bowling alley today, because I went bowling with Nico. Nico Flow Flow Live. Shout out Nico Flow Flow Live. Some people might look at the state of the YouTube channel. One way to look at it is that it's kind of sucks that I let it fall this far, but in my head, I kind of see it as an opportunity to build something again, and I think that's exciting as well. I messed up. A upgrade. Should set up for beehives actually. I think like before when I was full sending YouTube and very 254, 27. I don't know how good numbers are anymore, at least in this game. I'm actually excited with where the channel is at right now, because I think when I was doing the Lethal Company stuff, a lot of it was more of like a timing thing, more than a quality thing, I think. Early Lethal Company, you can kind of just upload anything lethal, and as long as you were like not a terrible person or something, you'd kind of just get views for free. And I guess one of the reasons why I didn't like doing that is because I felt like I wasn't making better content, I was just making more. And now I feel like I actually have to earn the engagement. And to me, that's exciting. But I think before worrying about views and analytics and stuff, the main priority is just actually uploading and staying consistent, no matter how I feel about it. Time away, I feel like I developed a lot healthier of a mindset for things. I also get 2 beehives. Unless the sapsucker... Dude, bro, they're right there. Okay, let's see if I did this properly. Watch these be crazy. 49? That's illegal. I'm gonna die for 49 beehives. Oh, okay. I didn't do it right. Okay, well that's just a reset, isn't it? I thought I did it properly, but that's okay. I don't think I ever fully disliked playing Lethal Company. There was a lot of things that I didn't particularly enjoy about certain updates and different ways of playing. But I think if I just stick with the parts that I do like, I can actually keep playing and stuff. Whether or not people rock with that, I mean, I guess that's up to them. So I'm down to send this until I'm not down to do it anymore. I've also been enjoying playing other games right now. Definitely one I want to edit sooner rather than later is the repo playthrough that I did with Dr. Frog, PhD, and Shooter Ghost, and Drax and Drew. Not sure if Drax and Drew stream. I know that Froggy streams whenever she plays, and then Shooter sometimes does. But I played repo for the second time. It's just the other day with them. First time playing multiplayer too, new update and stuff with some mods. A great time. But I want to give that one a proper editing treatment. But I guess if you want to watch that before I edit it, it's over on Twitch. I live stream that as well. I wasn't originally planning on streaming that session, but since Froggy went live, I have to check if Churro went live for that one also. Decided might as well stream every point of view. I've been enjoying my off-stream gaming quite a bit lately. We're just mentioning a bunch of names that probably haven't left my mouth, or at least been mentioned on the channel in a long time. Like Nico Flipflo Live, and Shirt113 actually. Only real OGs will remember Shirt113. Shirt and I have been playing quite a bit of Arc Raiders. You'll probably hear me say it throughout the repo VOD, but a lot of people were asking me about Arc Raiders. Were people asking me about Arc Raiders, or was I bringing it up myself? I don't know, but I remember mentioning Arc Raiders quite a bit during that playthrough. Also, Apparatus is down there. But yeah, I've been playing Arc Raiders with Shirt off stream. It's been a good time. I also, just before this, was playing, well, at least personally, off stream Peak with Woozia and friends. Had a good time there as well. But I will be committing to the Wednesday and Friday streams no matter what. But I figure, just because I'm only streaming on those days doesn't mean that I have to only game on those days. I think when I was heavy on the Lethal YouTube, anytime I played games, it was strictly for the purpose of making videos that would hopefully get views and make me money. But now that I'm not tied so much to a financial gain, the gain that I get from gaming and stuff, it's kind of been nice to return to that. I think the difference now before, like, versus before, like, the first real YouTube push was that the first time I was just really adamant about leaving the 9-to-5 lifestyle and just kind of doing my own thing. But now, like, the work that I have, I actually enjoy quite a bit and have no intention of actually ever leaving that work. So I don't have to put the entire financial burden on just the gaming stuff like I was before. And I think that's like a big part of what made the experience a bit stressful the first time around. Stressful and exciting. I think stress. Oh, shit. Come on. Do I still got this? Okay, hold on. I think we take the L here. This is also one of those tough jumps. Huh. Dude, I feel like I took way too long. Sorry. I don't think I'm getting much of a return on that one. I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. We're just gonna go no items. I think that's a good penalty for this. I kind of just want to get in there. Like, the first quota I should be able to just complete without any items, and then I could just get shovel and equipment, everything I need on the second one. Wait, I kind of like my offloading strat at first, so I think I'm gonna do main rather than fire first. So that way I can do a transfer and then end at fire. I think we're getting our strategy a little bit tighter. Not a single item day, just a random Easter egg. Unless the single item day values were changed since I last played. I think most of the Lethal Company people don't even use flashlights. That said, I remember I tuned into a June stream one time. July by Day over on Twitch. Go check her out. She's awesome. She had some pro flashlights in her arsenal. Not sure what that was about, but it was cool seeing it. Pro flashlight shovel in 2025. That's the real goat of Lethal Company. She does have a YouTube channel also. She just uploaded her offense only run. She made it to quota 11 solo in V72 or V73 as part of a challenge where she's going to each moon in order and trying to do a complete 10 quotas on each one. I'll have to check the leaderboards. She might be the only person to have done 10 quotas solo on offense. I mean, just listen to that sentence one time and then ask yourself if you'd actually be willing to do that. I don't know what she's gonna do when she gets to Dine, because I don't think solo Dine 10 quota is possible. Unless you get like the craziest single item day seed, a sequence of your life. Well, oh, that's all of it right there. Alright, this is the run. We got a full clear. So long as I don't throw here. Pretty sure that's a full clear. Yeah. Shout out Alter Ego one time. The only thing is, that was a full clear with like 3 tattered metal sheets. So this wasn't worth a whole lot. I'm pretty sure my last... Oh. It was worth slightly more than that first haul in my first run. But because I got the apparatus this time. Also, let's see. I now have this 49 egg beater. I wasn't even planning on playing lethal today. Just, is what it is. 12. I either got a max roll on scrap or there's bees somewhere. Okay, well that old bird's stuck. I forget how much power level an old bird is, but it's good having him stuck there. I don't know if it's the only old bird though. I don't know if old birds tend to spawn like in pairs or anything. I'm gonna drop the key outside. More tattered metal sheets. Another tattered metal sheet. Well, this is unlucky. But I just play main the whole way through then. You don't like seeing the entrances close together like that, because that means the interior is going to go in kind of deep. It's nicer to be able to kind of clear half of the interior from one entrance and then clear the other half from the other, especially on a map like Experimentation where both are relatively safe. And yeah, so everything's going to be, all progress is going to be this way. I might bring the key with me down there. Thanks. All of a sudden I don't want to be here that much. Let me lock this in. I see you, bro. Yeah. All this time and Bracken still gives me the creeps. Let's aggro him one more time before. The 1v1 with the Bracken, really. Wait, because the power door was open, my pathing might be off now. yeah. Kind of want to see him before I move from here. Unless he's camping me. Bro, he might be camping me. Okay. That's just the way. Wait. Oh no. Okay, oh wait, I hold left from here. It's so late, probably, too. Oh. Okay. Oh, not good. I thought I was gonna be okay. It's too. I might have to cut my losses here. There was more than one old bird. Did he get out of the rock? I thought I was okay. Yeah, he got out of the rock somehow. Unlucky. Unless there's two of them. This rock might be kind of helpful though. The only thing is I'm about to get dog and worm spawns in a moment here. We can bring the key back at least. There's the world. Okay, it's 2 items or at most. Just gonna send it. Fuck. I got kind of greedy here. Oh, there was 2 old birds. 2 old birds, a worm. Let me check the old bird power scale real quick, or power level. It's either 2 or 3, but that kind of like makes a big difference. It's 3. Okay, so that was all of the enemies outside right now. 2 old birds and a worm. 208. Not horrible, not dead. Eclipsed. 1 beehive. I think that's the only thing I'm not a crazy fan of now, about experimentation, the old birds. But compared to like what's happened to other moons and stuff, like I'll take old birds over dealing with man-eaters and the new bird thing every day. Please grab the beehives. There's probably worms everywhere, so. Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, horrible. Oh. I forgot where the drop spot was. It's next to the ladder, so that way I kind of got greedy. I'm sorry, that was just not good. I could have just stayed or dropped it on the hill and kind of reset. I get for trying to do it the old way instead of the new modern way of running bees. I may or may not do Titan only runs also, we'll see. I don't know how much I'd be down to down patch and just play old versions of Lethal Company. And just do the versions that hello gold bar that I started the game with. We'll see. If I do that, I'll have to look into the version that I'd want to send the most. And I think a lot of that's gonna depend on how enjoyable certain moons are. I did see that Zeekers is updating the game again, and that March is gonna get an overhaul, which would be pretty sweet. I enjoyed March from a multiplayer perspective when I was more on the casual side of gaming. Because we would load in, you would load in with 4 crew members, there's 4 entrances, you each just go to one and you each clear the area surrounding yours, and it seemed pretty efficient at the time. Now I know that March has one of the biggest interiors in the game, and its loot table kinda not crazy good, so it's like, what's the point even if you do? I still want to get a Lethal Company tattoo at some point, and I just want a big bolt tattooed somewhere. So I forgot that I could just jump and de-aggro that thing. Just leave the nav mesh, dude. It's so late already. I feel like I have to just continue this run because I got the gold bar. This is the part where I start thinking about how valuable this run is. You know, been playing for almost an hour and haven't really gotten crazy far. I don't know how interesting that is to watch from a YouTube perspective, but... Right, well, I think we're just gonna take what we got here. That's all of the power levels right there. Spider, Spore Lizard, and Snare Flea. Yeah, it's kind of late anyway. Well, we got a gold bar. I think that's pretty much gonna carry us for the time being. How much is this? 40? Outside of this, I'd be down to do more Lethal Company so long as the collab is correct. I'm also down for like just more casual playthroughs and stuff. I know at the end of the Repo playthrough with Froggy's crew, they were talking about going back to Lethal, and that sounds pretty fun. I've kind of just been like on the more like social side of gaming. Not too much solo gaming going on other than what I've done on stream. Withering Rooms comes to mind. The one Arc Raiders solo queue game that I did, or session that I did, just because there's a lot of conversation about the solo experience in Arc Raiders and I kind of wanted to experience it for myself. Rainy day, by the way. But I've just been enjoying like gaming with friends and stuff. Fellowship I played with Beth. My first Arc Raiders session was with Egg and Scrumbo. I'm playing a lot of Arc Raiders with Shirt. Bowling with Nico. That's not really a video game, but it's something that I didn't do solo. I also should have walked normally so I can see where the puddles are. I don't remember if like the puddles are in set spots on the map or if it could just be anywhere. But there's some pretty devious ones on Experimentation. Oh, hey. I might buy a shovel. Oh hey, I don't need one anymore. 69? Okay, wait, hold on. Single item day. Got a yield sign 16 single item day. Okay, you know how I was talking about entertainment value that this run provides? I think we're finding it now. Because what is this run? I think if I die to a hoarding bug on this map, I just end the video, to be honest. Because this will be a generational throw. I should keep at least one on me. I'm kind of hoping that they come here and collect them and bring them closer to the front. I might get a fire exit here soon, actually. Yeah. Fire exit would be nice. No, instead we just get a whole lot of nothing over here. I don't think I checked forward. Okay, well. I think we consider making our way back now. I don't know where the fire exit could be then. Oh, it's definitely back there. Okay, so not an infestation. In an ideal world, these yield signs aren't there anymore. They're still there. I have to get the apparatus now, I think. Because unless I find a key on the other side, it's gonna be kind of tough to bring back. I'm also not too worried about what else spawns in now today. I am kind of slightly worried about the exterior, actually. Perfect. $168 inventory, by the way. How many of there are there? Okay. Literally right here. I don't think we get greedier than this, except maybe checking fire exit. But I should have checked for puddles. I do regret not looking for puddles, because now I have to kind of take a less optimal route back. But this is kind of huge for the run if I get it. I might just have to do multiple runs, to be honest, instead of like a full load like this. Just in case, like, of worms and stuff. That's what I was worried about. As long as there's no puddle here, we'll be okay, because then we just run in kind of like a angle shape. No! I thought okay. I should have aggroed it on purpose and just ran through. Am I on voice activation? Jesus. Okay. I don't think this is a good video anymore. Oh no, what am I supposed to do about that? Alright, well. Yeah, yeah.